UndergroundHipHopBlog.com exclusive.
Slum runs, I'm a prison, crime bust, they head busters, and I'm too drunk to walk about the party on crutches. I still want the weapons and feet, who wanna get it, forget it, it's liquid, the listen, exhibit, and twice to the back, turn the piece to the puzzle, slap bitches on the ass, I slap dicks above their muzzle. Shovel with the microphone, I'm bang once consistent, you reckon I'm contested, that's the motherfucking difference. For instance, 21 and over, set the clock back, you still standing with a rock sack, 2012, we still young guns and breast, 30 chicken, 60 hoes, and that's the motherfucking yes list. Call it what you wanna call it. I'm a fucking alcoholic. Drink it if you really want it. Ain't gotta put no extras on it.
1-2-1-2. You already know what time it is. UndergroundHipHopBlog.com. Pawz One sitting here with a West Coast pioneer, one of my favorite MCs.
Oh, we taping? We taping? Oh, shit. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? TASH, man. Alkaholiks. TASH, Alkaholiks. What's up? I didn't know we was taping yet. Okay.
So you already know what time it is. We're sitting here with a Liquid Crew alcoholic official from day one, West Coast pioneer.
Thanks for the compliments, but there's a lot of pioneers before me that, you know, before we even get started, that if you give me all those compliments and everything, I want to, first and foremost, shout out my homeboy, you know, King T and everything. King T was the one that really is the reason a lot of people are here, and we're the reason a lot of other people are here, and they're the reason a lot of other people are here. Shout out to Ice T, King T, you know, shout out to the whole Liquid Crew, man. You know how it does, man.
So talking about King T, I know he's got a show coming up there in the 805. Mm-hmm. Big shout out to the 805 supporting King T and everybody.
Yep.
The homie.
I used to live out there too in the 805. Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope. They got a little scene out there. They got like producer battles. They got all that going on. MC battles. Wow. I was gonna talk about, man. I've been seeing King T's name come up a lot now. Mm-hmm. And it's really dope because a lot of people don't acknowledge the fact that he is one of the founding members of West Coast hip hop.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
I'll tell you something just before I forget, because I know I'm gonna forget. But you know me and everything, I'm gonna forget. But the whole thing is that one of the biggest compliments that I ever heard, two of the biggest compliments that I ever heard from two individuals and everything that are, you know, prominent in this game and everything. Everybody loves King T. He's the life of the party, and he's you know, he's great and everything. That's King T the Great, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, rest in peace and everything, Biggie Smalls. But Biggie Smalls told me, J-Wo, E. Swift, a couple other people and everything, he said that he got his style from King T.
There you have it.
He said that's all I used to bump in New York was King T.
Yeah.
King T and everything. So that's where that came from. And then the second, you know, when people do good things and great things and everything, and then it kind of levels off at, you know, we're just doing things and everything. Dr. Dre said a comment to me one time and everything. He just said, I'm going to sign King T. And I didn't know what the hell he's talking about. I mean, at the time and everything, it was so much going on with the Death Row, Aftermath, this and that. And he signed with Dr. Dre, and that's Biggie Smalls and Dr. Dre. So if they acknowledge that my mentor was great, then what I'm supposed to say, man, you know, shout out to King T. That's my ace right there. That's my ace right there.
So let's go back for the people that don't know, though. For the people that don't know, how was it that you actually linked up with King T? How did that take place?
Well, the story, it's an old story. Like, everybody knows that, okay, E. Swift and me, we from Ohio and everything. So we migrated to the West Coast when we was young and everything. Like, I don't even know what year it was, the 80, 82, 3, something like that. J-Ro and E. Swift linked up. And I had no idea they linked up. Me and Swift was already rapping as a group called TASH and Swift. Dope. And what he did was, you know, Swift was cutting it up on the turntables every single night, all over the valley, all over LA, and this and that. He met this dude named J-Ro, and J-Ro basically, he said, you know, he liked E. Swift music, and E. Swift liked J-Ro and everything, so we linked up. Matter of fact, in the 805, they came to my crib and everything. First time I met J-Ro was in the 805. And J-Ro said, you know, we just started making music together. Like, I Guess Funky was our first song. I think is it Past the Joint or I Guess Funky? One of them two and everything is it was a demo though. Yeah. It was just a rapper named TASH and E. Swift was on the beats and this other rapper named J-Ro and everything. And we just made songs and everybody loved them, man. We was handing the tapes out, the cassette tapes out like Halloween candy and going up to radio stations like we was already a group.
Rocking parties and all that.
All that stuff. And then, you know, basically King T, basically J-Ro's the link between us and King T, but once E Swift, cousin E Swift was on with King T and everything, King T wanted him to DJ for him. So when King T asked him to DJ, we all over the world. I mean, he's all over the world doing stuff without me, but he came back and said, King T liked my style and this and that and everything. This is like the 80s and shit, man. So, you know, it was like more like everybody just, me, J-Ro, King T, everybody came to a circle and just started, you know, going to DJ Pooh's house, making songs. Shout out to Deli Threat. Shout out to, you know, just all the rappers, man. Cam. I mean, everybody should come through.
Battle
MC8,
Cat.
Battle Cat, everybody.
Aladdin.
Shout out to Aladdin, man, and all the, at that time and everything, it was like, it wasn't about, the West was the best then, still is to me, you know what I'm saying? But I just think that the camaraderie of, everybody else was gangbanging, doing other shit. We making music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
There
all
was-
the crazy tunes and
There was that unity there. Yeah, talking about unity.
Exactly.
Like, big shout out, rest in peace to Bigger B.
Yeah, Bigger B.
Because he played like I always shout him out. Some people are unfamiliar, but like Bigger B played the biggest role.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To bring in a lot of the acts from the East Coast that were buzzing and doing their thing. He's
Right.
responsible for bringing them out. Not only that, but giving cats on the West that were dope and doing their thing, and then putting them on as well,
Right.
and just mixing dope hip hop from here with dope hip hop from here.
Right.
You know
And
what I'm
that's a crazy story about, I mean, Bigger B is always going to be my homeboy and everything. I wish I could have said goodbye, man, and this and that. Everything happens for a reason, but Bigger B is really the reason why the underground hip-hop scene in LA is what it is. Because everybody tries to duplicate Bigger B with the clubs and unities
shows
and,
and-
the shows and all this stuff. I mean, I remember one night, I was at what was that? We was at Unity.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to, you know, they moved the location a couple times. So I was saying, you know, he got this dude named Keith Murray
Yeah.
that was out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me and Keith Murray we didn't know each other and everything, but at Unity we met. We've been best friends ever since, and it's 2012. So you know what I'm saying? But even me and Keith Murray and everything, he got on the stage with the Alkaholiks and everything, had this big ass chain on with actually it's the same little thing that Razzcast be wearing with the little lion on it and shit. I had the same one and shit, right? I had the exact same one, and motherfucking some dude in the crowd, I leaned over in the crowd, and I don't even know Keith Murray that well.
Yeah.
That show you niggas buying cheap ass chains back then, you know what I'm saying? But it was mine. That's all he did.
Yeah.
And when I'm rapping, the dude, I leaned down, the dude snatched the motherfucking chain and ran through the crowd. And Keith Murray, that's why he best friends to this day. I didn't even know the chain was gone. That's how light it was with the gold and everything. I didn't even know it was gone. And Keith Murray jumped off the stage and chased this motherfucker all through the crowd and shit. And all this shit. And he said, I ain't get the chain, nigga, but I got the emblem. You know what I'm saying? So he got the little emblem back and everything. I said, nigga, I'm fucking with you for life, homeboy.
Yeah, that's dope.
Because I didn't know what the fuck happened and shit. I ain't see it. I ain't feel it. None of that shit, man. But shout out to the Dust Squad. Shout out to all the East Coast rappers and everything. Shout out to my boy. He got a super duper song out right now with Razzcast and dude from Dollar the Peoples and everything. My man Rock of Science and everything. It's called That Slap. Shout out to Black Silver. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's my homeboy for life. We got a company together, Starly Worlds and everything. If y'all want some shows, talk to the pros. Like a lawyer commercial and everything. You want some shows? Talk to the pros. Black Silver. Yeah.
Yeah, he works with Ice-T. I heard some of his work.
Black
seen
Ice
his
and
work
everything.
with Ice-T too.
Yeah.
I want to talk about styles too, because I know you don't really, you're real modest. I know you don't like too much compliments, but for me as a fan coming up on the West, like, you know, I was listening to Outkast, I was listening to Scarface, I was listening to 8 Ball, MJG, all them, and of course, you know, the Nas's, the Biggies, everybody else. But out here, I felt like there was only certain individuals like Raz, you know what I'm saying? And then the style was so unique that like vocally, delivery, the pocket, like Asia's got a unique style. Shout out to Asia. That shit drew a lot of people in. So now there's so many people that are getting by off of just it's not even really style anymore. It's more like it's more like mimicking. You know what I mean? Biting's always been there, but that mimicking shit. How you feel about that?
It's like this, bro. It's like, okay, to put it, I always use this analogy, like, if you was born yet, because a lot of fans are going to be saying this that weren't even born in 1988, you know what I'm saying? But I went to this concert, and I wasn't supposed to be there. I was like, how old was I? I was like 16 or something like that, you know, and this and that. I went to this tour, and what it was the Run DMC Raising Hell tour, you know what I'm saying? But on the tour, you had LL Cool J. I mean, first of all, you had Run DMC, that's who's headlining. You had LL Cool J with I'm Bad and all that.
Damn.
You had the Beastie Boys. You had Rakim. You had Joski Love doing the Pee Wee Herman dance. You had the da-da-da. You had the Fat Boys. You had this and that.
Damn.
And nobody on the whole tour sounded alike.
And that was the best part.
Run DMC does not sound like LL Cool J. LL Cool J don't sound like Rakim. Rakim don't sound like the Beastie Boys. Beastie Boys don't sound like Fat Boys. Fat Boys don't sound like Joski Love. Joski Love don't sound like Curtis Blow and all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why people bought tickets. Like, they already knew they were good performers, but like, I'm a fan of the Beastie Boys, but I want to hear Rakim too.
Right.
And I like LL, but at the same time, I love Run DMC.
Like back in the days and everything, that's back in the days. When we went to concerts and shit like that, we were amazed by shit. Like it was before technology really came out with the internet, before this. And you could sit there in the crowd and be like, oh, I wonder what it looks like to be backstage, or what do they do before they do this rapping and all this shit and everything. All this listen, you be getting smoked out and drinking in the crowd and all this shit and everything. You're like, damn, I wish I could just meet my idol. I wonder what he does. What does he eat? What does he do this and all this shit?
Look at how he dresses, like all that shit.
It's like a whole big, not fantasy, but it's like motherfucking, you're thinking what they're doing, but you don't know if they're doing it or not. Get me? So it's like, damn, I wish I knew how to get some backstage passes and all this shit and all this shit for concerts I'm talking about. Just concerts. Like, damn, how they do that music video now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Forget the concerts. How they shoot that music video and everything. There's so much technology now. You don't leave, it's nothing else to wonder about. We all know how to do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
They took the mystery
We're the
out.
the mystery out. That's a perfect analogy. Took the mystery out of it. Now everybody can rap. Everybody's a photographer. Everybody's a DJ. Everybody's a motherfucking this. Everybody. Shout out to the photographer too. He went like this. He said, "Yeah."
No, but it's true though. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You cop a camera. You get a program. You got a laptop, hard drive. Bam. Let's get some videos cracking. Call up your little rapper homies. Get some videos going. Whatever. But I mean, that's it's fucked up that they took the mystery out of it. But at the same time, it kind of like filters out all the gold, because cats like yourself, cats like Redman, cats like Meth, dudes that are really dope, got the styles, they got everything on lock, dope live shows, they still stand out. Like it doesn't matter what you do. Like there's nothing to substitute the real talent, the real skill, and the soul that's really in what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
I could dig that. And in the same breath, I challenge anybody to a duel. Like if you're over 30, yeah. Fuck, I challenge you to something, man. But anyway, if you look at it and everything, a lot of people that are older rappers that didn't make it to where they wanted to be, they complaining about internet and complaining about this and that and everything like that, because they didn't make it where they want to be. The key with us, the Alkaholiks and the Liquid crew and everybody, what we do is we basically don't do too much and don't do too little, so that every time we come out, you still want some. If you go and flood the market with all kinds of bullshit and this and that, and people gonna say, look, either they're gonna say, there's only one Lil Wayne, there's only one Kanye West, there's only one Jay-Z, there's only one motherfucker, there's only one, who else is popping, one Snoop Dogg, one da-da-da, one Scarface, one da-da-da, one Alkaholiks, I just threw us in there right quick, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But
Shameless,
anyway,
shameless.
it's only, shameless plug. But the whole thing is that, man, if you look at it and everything, like the point I was trying to make was that I've heard on the road, overseas, in the United States, Canada, I've heard at every concert, I heard at least 40 to 50 Lil Waynes coming up to me, yo, this how I
Check
busted
my shit
everything.
out.
I'm like, nigga, you Lil Wayne, you tall Wayne, motherfucker, you like 6'3", like this, but rapping exactly the same. I go to other shit, niggas rapping like Jay-Z with the and rapping, laughing in his raps and shit, like and all that shit. I'm like, nigga, stop taking that nigga shit and try to run with it. There's only one of, when God made the mold, they made certain molds with people and everything for longevity. So please come up with a new style, create your own style. Oh, another style too, MF Doom, man, MF Doom.
Yeah.
I was bumping him last night in the headphones on my iPad and shit. MF Doom is an amazing motherfucker too. I don't think that gets the credit,
but
he does.
At the same time, he probably wants to be, You know, because from the KMD days to now, he probably likes being back there. You know what I'm saying? Because he has that creative, that freedom to be.
And then on top of that, you stole my producer, motherfucker. MF Doom, if you watching this, you stole Mad Lib and shit. He ain't gonna be at the Liquid Crew party Friday, and he's original Liquid Crew, the Luke Pack Mad Lib.
Yeah, that's dope. Original
Liquid Crew. I found him in Oxnard, California in the 805. Had a meeting with Otis's dad. Well, I'm gonna tell you his government, but come on. And Ono, shout out to Ono too. That's my boy and Can Kick and all them, man. Everybody, man. Quasimodo, all them, man. Come to the Liquid Cool Party Friday. We're gonna see who shows up to support. It was a branch of a tree that supported so many people, man, that eat off this shit to this day.
Yeah.
I mean, me, J-Ro, Exhibit, King T, the Far Ride, the Loop Pack, you know, Cracker Jack from the Loop Pack to, you know, down to the whole Liquid Crew. You know what I'm saying? You know, it just trips me out that everybody's not.
The unity's gone.
Yeah, it's not the unity. It's just that we created all these different. You know, everybody went and did their own thing. Went and did they branched out and everything, and I'm proud of them for that. But we should be like a gang and shit. Like if nigga call a meeting. Nigga,
everybody got to show up.
Nigga, we got a meeting at 12 o'clock this Friday.
So-and-so's backyard.
Everybody should be there.
So-and-so's backyard, like, yeah.
Like that type of shit, but everybody's like doing phoners and calling in. Like, niggas ain't no radio station, motherfucker. They could be out there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm guilty of it too, because I moved to Miami. I moved back to Vegas. I moved from Miami to Vegas and did this and shit. It's just a great clique to be in because everybody's successful at the whole clique. Hey, we ain't got no bums and shit. We ain't got no thieves and niggas in jail and, you know, downtown car thieves and, you know, motherfucking child molesters and ignorant motherfuckers and wife beaters and all that shit and motherfucking crack dealers and all that shit. That's the niggas we kicking with, but they not in the Liquid Crew. You know what I'm saying? They not in the Liquid Crew. So the whole thing is they're gonna see this Friday that everybody is on point now. We came together and everything. And everybody supporting each other, just like day one, 1992.
I want to talk about the Pandora channel. You can let me talk about that?
Yeah.
I think that's really dope. The fact that the fans are still out there and they're like, they got a Alkaholiks channel. They, you know, they got the Cypress Hill channel. They got all these channels. And they got a TASH channel. Yeah. Like, to me, that shit is fucking amazing because it deserves to be on there because I know people are listening to it because it goes back to you being real authentic. You know what I'm saying? Not sounding like nobody else. And that album, the Rap Life album, I mean, I think there's only like one thing on there I don't like, and I think it's like a skit, if that. You know what I'm saying? Everything else, solid.
What skit is it?
I don't even remember. That's what I'm saying. I think everything on there. Like, yeah, it's like everything on there, like.
The Bill Clinton one?
No, that was funny. I like that shit. Like the Ricochet.
The Ice-T one? What he said, look up there.
Oh, no, that one was dope, too. See, like, that's what I'm saying. I don't think there's anything on there I really didn't like. Okay. I'm just saying, like,
let's get it
I'm going to say it's a classic. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nightfall, to me, should have been on the radio. Should have been on Power. Should have been on those stations. But I already knew the politics and the machine and the big money and all that. Because if your record was played next to some, you know, pop, you know, corny shit, they'll see right through it. You know what I'm saying? And they'll know that this is the shit. But
I could dig that.
That shit used to get me warmed up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, you know, crack open a brew to that, get warmed up. You know what I'm saying? And then you had Outkast on there, you had Be Real on there, like, and you held your own even with the collabs, all that. So like that album from Ricochet and True Homies is one of those ones for me that's like stays in rotation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, the storytelling on there, everything is on point. Like, what goes through your mind when you put stuff together to this day?
I mean, what goes through my mind is my music ain't changed that much since them days, you know, since a couple years ago and everything. Like, I look at it like, you know how the R&B, like the old school cats, like, you know, the Temptations and everything.
Yeah, the Motown.
You know, the Motown era and everything. They sung until they was in it well into their 60s and 70s and shit, and they still do concerts and stuff like that. Like, I never want to lose love for rap music and everything, but I just chilled out for a little bit. I'm ready now. Don't get me wrong. I just took a hiatus because I said, you know what, I'm gonna go all the way back to the underground and everything before I do something else, because that's where the realest fans are. That's where the, you know, it's not the politics, it's not this. You know, we did the Australian tour, and you wouldn't believe how many people I influenced. They was coming up to me like, oh man, you changed. I couldn't have made it through college without you, and this and that, and the Alkaholiks the shit, and you the shit, and this and that. And they just give us so much love and everything. I feel like giving it back. Like, yo, well, what can I do for you?
Yeah.
But I guess I already did it with the music. But I just think the hunger. Once you lose that hunger pain for rapping and stuff like that, I didn't evolve with the times. I'm still the same motherfucking Tash that from 21 and over. You know what I'm saying? I'm still the same motherfucker. It's just when times change around you, you get left in the dust by certain niggas, then you got to catch up to it and then surpass them, and then the time's gonna change again. I just want to be the same. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to be phony. I don't want to buy radio spins. I don't want to talk shit about no. I don't want to blast a motherfucker for talking about me. I don't want no controversy. I don't want to do shit except if defend myself as a man and say, look, if you got something to say about me, then let it be known, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And don't hide your tongue, because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? If it's rapping, we rapping. If you on some bullshit.
When it comes to that level, though, I don't think anybody wants it, though. I don't think anybody would. Nobody would want to see you on the mic, though. Honestly, like that's just
they say they do, but they really don't, because I would practice on annihilate you. I would practice on like me and Corrupt freestyle all the time, but it's never competitive. You know what I'm saying? I love that motherfucker. What's up, Corrupt? And the whole hey, what's up, Hump and Wolf? Hey, Jay, well, everybody over there, man. But the whole thing is that we look at it like it's not worthy to talk to some people and everything. People try to use people as a crutch. You know what I'm saying? To come up. Like, nigga, I ain't your crutch, man. If you want to get ate up, then let me turn the cameras on. No, nigga, walk around the corner with me, nobody around us, and I just eat you up by myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't no big spectacle with shit. I've been in front of stadiums and shit, I don't rap with everybody and this and that. It's nothing you can do to me. I'm bulletproof now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, do you want to rap or do you want to use me as a promotional tool to say I serve tasks? Because that's not going to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just serve many niggas in front of the camera, many niggas off the camera. So I tell them, if you really are MC, you wouldn't give a fuck. If you really think you could beat me, you wouldn't give a shit who is around. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't give a shit with your boys in the back going, ooh, and ah, shit. Me and you will walk around the corner and let's go head up. You know what I'm saying? And then once I serve you, you know what I'm saying, then go back and tell your boys. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You ain't gonna fear me and scare me and shit like that, or try to get your little pom-pom ass, cheerleader ass niggas to come around and try to make it seem like something and everything. I got my own style, had it for 20 years now, and if you rapping like Lil Wayne, I'm gonna call you out on it and I'm gonna serve you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the bottom line. Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne and you're Lil you. Get it? So there is no winning.
Yeah. I wasn't talking about beats, being around Madlib, being around E Swift, being around Dre, being around Khalil, being around like all these people. Like the beat selection you got is crazy even to this day with the new dudes you're working with. You know, like I know you work with Amadeus. Right. You know, shout out to him. I know you work with a lot of cats, you know what I'm saying? Like how was because I'm an MC too, so beat selection is crazy because sometimes I might pick a beat and the people around me are like, no, that's not the one. Like your ear for beats.
How do I pick them?
Yeah.
Okay, well, see, that's two different questions because, okay, if I'm working on a song for myself, right? Or if I'm doing a collaboration with somebody and it's for myself or it's for their shit and everything, I don't have the power. I'm a very humble motherfucker until I get mad. I turn into a dick, I tell you the truth. But the whole thing is that, like the lick nuts thing and everything, I'm in a group with 5 people. So when you got 5 people, I can't just walk in. I can walk in and say, oh, that's banging. But if I'm one nigga saying, oh, that shit is banging, everybody's saying, that shit is no. Then I'm outvoted. You know what I'm saying? It's like a democracy. It's like a democracy type thing. Like, this and that, but if it's for me and I'm coming out the pocket for it, or I'm doing this for the TASH album, this or that, as soon as the beat comes on, it I go, oh, what's that? You know what I'm saying? I start bobbing my head. It take me maybe 4 bars. If I go, the beat's kicking, and I go, I'm the superstar, studded one blood, heavily buttered, wine killer from the West Coast, baby hated, I love it. Boom, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Turn it off. I want that one. Yeah. And then can't nobody tell me shit because it's my shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Dope. Put your stamp on it.
Yeah, put my stamp on it. But I just know that my ear for music is a fusion between old school and new school and everything. I grew up from the 80s, you know what I'm saying, to now, and everything changes every year.
Funk.
So it's certain years that, you know what I'm saying, it's like EPMD, for instance, is my favorite group of all time. Well, one of them. I ain't gonna say my favorite, but one of them because there's so many dope ones. But EPMD, man, that's my type of rapping. Like you got to chill, boom, jump, you know what I'm saying? Eric Sherman is one of the dopest too. Shout out to Eric Sherman, EPMD too, and Redman too, and motherfucker. PMD. You owe me a beer, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Me and Redman was at the Rock the Bells and shit like that. He get it popping.
I'd love to hear, like, that'd be a dream record to have, like, you, Redman, Meth, ODB, like, Ludacris, cats that, like, with super unique styles, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That would be crazy.
Hey, record labels, that might sound like something. Cause I got a homeboy and shit. Shout out to Monk and shout out to my man Silky in Vegas too. They got hell of a unreleased ODB songs. So even though he's resting in peace and everything, we can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Call them dudes and say, would you be interested? Because, I mean, all them dudes are my favorites too. I listen to music, man. I ain't here to punk, I ain't here to argue with nobody. I ain't here to do shit no more except count money in and watch my kids grow. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And make good music and take care of my mama. And my grandma. That's it. Everybody else is on their own, man. When it comes to me. You got it?
Cool.
You got it?
I mean, being an alcoholic is there, being an alcoholic, is there a specific liquor that's like, that's the one? Or is it like, you know what, fuck it, whatever's around?
This is not it.
I'll tell you right now, this is
not it right here. But, it's like, well, everybody, when we have shows and everything, we got this thing called a rider. For all the MCs know about a rider and shit like that. But for the people that don't know about a rider, it's your demands backstage before you go on the show. This group wants this, and this. Like they said, you know, Kanye West wanted red jelly beans or some shit. Man.
Yellow M&Ms.
Yeah, but you know that's his right though to do that. Yeah, yellow M&M, whatever. But it's like everybody in the whole clique drink different shit. Like you know, like J-Ro would never drink Jack Daniels. We know that.
So now
it's called the Balcony Club. Ask Ice-T and King T about the Balcony Club. This is an old school story, but it's too long to tell in this. But like, you know, my preference and everything, I just like I think J-Ro's like more of a Hennessy. Well, we get dark Hennessy, and some people drink that. We get vodka, you know, Belvedere. We get this, we get that. You know, just mix it up. We get a little shit for the girls because we all about entertaining the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Really, the ladies is what we
that's
there
a
for.
must.
If you're a motherfucker that get in the club for free, just because I met you twice, you come backstage, you eat my sandwiches, little ass sandwiches like this big and shit, and motherfucker, you making 3 of them pile high this big and shit. Eat my motherfucking turkey sandwiches, eat my chips. I mean, motherfucker, listen, you don't need to be out the house, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be out the house. And another thing to these club going motherfuckers, if you didn't pay to get in the motherfucking club, you got to ride up there. You're this and that. You're at the alcoholic show. And then we say, don't drink this. Don't drink our shit. Just go to the bar and buy you one. You say, oh, nigga, I only come up here with $6. And the drink is $7.50. That's one drink. No, they only got $6. And the drink is $7.50. You shouldn't be at no goddamn concert. You should be home thinking about how to get a goddamn $1.50, nigga. Leave my shit alone. I don't fuck with you, man. But that's true talk, though, man. A lot of people come to the club broke, but they do it for a reason. I wouldn't go out the house if I didn't have at least 100 on me or 50 to go to a concert. Maybe at the minimum $50 or $40 or something like that. But
I know I seen at the Lick Nut show, the last Lick Nut show.
But $8 for a concert?
Man, I seen like when they came out and they lined up the bottles, and I was like, yo, these bottles aren't even full, but you guys were killing them backstage. So they had like this liquor, this liquor, this liquor, this liquor. Yeah. It looked like a fucking like they set up a whole bar set up on stage.
That's all the motherfuckers that be coming to the show. That we
sneaking in drinks.
Yeah, it's crazy. When you guys come to the show this weekend, is it Friday?
It's Friday.
Yeah, the Lick Nut show and everything. We're gonna bring y'all in and show y'all exactly what we talking about right now. Don't edit it until we get this footage. And I'm gonna be in the corner like, look at this motherfucker right here. Look, he talking to a girl with a tall ass Hennessy like this, the bar would have been like $50 Hennessy and everything. Yeah. He talks to the girl like, yeah, baby, you want something to drink? Hey, baby, you want something to drink? And all this bullshit, man. Like, nigga, that's not your shit, man.
Yeah.
You gotta figure out that. You gotta
work it out.
If you ain't if you ain't $50 or up in an alcoholic show, man, you shouldn't be out the house, bro. Just catch it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Catch it on this right here, man.
So, I know traveling all over the world, having fans in like Japan, Australia, like just all over. You know what I'm saying? New Zealand.
Oh, yeah.
Just all over the place. There you go.
What you say?
Talking about being all over the world. What is that? Your passport?
Yeah.
Look at all the stamps in that motherfucker.
Look at this right here. This what? Okay, first of all, I got pushed in the pool. That's why I was all blurry and shit. I had to go through immigrations and everything. But I think that this is what hip hop is all about. If you look at all the stamps and everything, like you see one places niggas can't even pronounce and everything. You got Czech Republic. You got Switzerland. You got Ireland. You got I can't even read that upside down and everything. You got Amsterdam.
Place to be.
Yeah, be over there. You got this. You know what I'm saying? You got all kinds of stamps in here and stuff that, you know, you got immigrant. This is where the fuck you don't want to go. Ooh. And I'm just telling you like this. I'm not a hater. Okay, me, Psycho Les from the Beat Nuts.
Canada. Oh.
Me, Psycho Les from the Beat Nuts. Look at this bullshit.
Shit.
They put my, no, don't give it too much information, bro. But look, they put my motherfucking information on blast in front of the whole shit, and we had to sit and me, Juicy J from the 3-6 Mafia, and Psycho Les had to sit in that motherfucker. Les got out before me, but he got out with 5 hours in immigration. I was in Canada 7 hours in immigration to get over the border from America to Canada over some shit I did fresh out of high school.
Yeah.
I'm looking at them like, where you? And then I sit there all these hours and shit, and all this bullshit, and tell them, look, man, like, look, you tripping, dude. Like, just send me the fuck home. Just give me a ticket, send me home. I don't give a shit. And these motherfuckers turned around and said, after 7 hours and everything, they said, Mr. Smith, the one with the gun charge, with the da-da-da, and all this bullshit and everything. I'm like, damn, on the loudspeaker?
Yeah.
And all this shit. I said, yeah. You got a plane ticket? They was like, nah, you can come in. I said, okay. I'm gonna slide on through there and do this show. I had a work visa, everything you could possibly, have and everything. They look at your whole record and they said, we'll let you in on one condition. And I thought it was gonna be some serious shit and everything. They said, just give us $175.
Wow.
I only had 100 on me.
Damn.
I had to get walked through the motherfucking immigrant, walked downstairs. Psycho Les was outside. So I had to go borrow another 100 from Psycho Les just to go back to the customs to get him $200 after 7 hours.
That's whack.
That's weak. Canada, I don't give. We had a great time in Canada. When we got over there, the Canadian people and rappers and everything, the police is asshole dicks. I just put out there. But immigrations might be the problem, but fuck them. But the people, the fans are crazy. Yeah. The people are crazy. Toronto, I love you. Vancouver, Winnipeg, Montreal, the motherfucking Quebec. Did I already say that?
Quebec,
yeah, okay. Well, whatever it is, they great people and everything. And we did some videos over there. Look on J-Bo's website and everything. Look at all the shit we did over there. We did songs with Canadian rappers and everything. I mean, I got this one song that's incredible with this dude named Substance over there that it might be my best work ever. Like, as far as rapping, like, everybody love this song and everything. But anyway, man, what I was trying to say in the long term is that this is what it is. Hustlers and everything, don't think that you got to sit on one corner, on one, in one hood, in one anything, one state, anything in life. This is world traveling. Yeah. I was born in Columbus, Ohio, migrated to Los Angeles, California, and I seen this whole motherfucking world, man.
That's what's up.
And it's all documented. You know what I'm saying? All documented. Do what you do, man, but do it right. Do it responsibly, and don't forget, never drink and drive, homie. Because you might spill your drink.
Yeah, nah. I knew that shit.
You knew what's coming.
I already knew that shit. It's Pawz One, undergroundhiphopblog.com.
This flashy tash, fly assassin blaster. Anybody who asking who the dopest in the West, man. Undergroundhiphopblog.com. That's what I say. Meet me in LA. You already know. Tashy, baby.
Super, Kids got a business, all about the list. We heavy on the kick, we easy on the trouble. Yo, adjust his mic level. Who gave me mic checking on the way to China? The Gucci gang fuck with the alcoholic driver. Gucci was a trouble, always got my talent. Yeah, thanks for it, man, I never lose my balance. That's why I'm sick, talking about it like a biscuit. Y'all can flip the thing from Halloween to Christmas.
UndergrounHipHopBlog.com exclusive.